women's health issue with Claire Crawley. We're just waiting for some technical issues to sort out. Hopefully we'll have it soon. If we don't, let's just talk. Welcome, come on in. Today has been a pretty powerful day. We've already had the chance to talk about partner maneuvers, being in person in classes. We've been talking about water consumption. So join on in. Again, do me a favor, hit the likes here, and put a comment in there so the algorithm knows that we are rocking and rolling. Because when we stop and start, it trips off the algorithm, thinks we're coming back to the same one. Welcome. And let me know if you were notified or not when we went live. I'm just curious to know. Yeah, just put down there, I got a notification or I didn't. I had UTI issues ever since I had bladder lift and tightening. Okay, Amanda, for your UTI, I'm going to say that my experience is if you've had surgery in there, the number one question is, does it really burn when you pee, or do you just feel that constant need to pee? If it burns with you when you pee, it's usually bacterial. That will still work itself out. The 28-day reset protocol, because you need to get the diatomaceous earth Irish sea moss, you have to rebalance the minerals and the elements in your body. Otherwise, nothing will happen. You can use things like Ulsa Versi, teas. You can use cranberry. Those things all work. But the mechanics of it, you want to be doing for yourself. You want to do the lower reset, which is like this. And there's a psoas release like this on the lower reset. Do that a couple extra times a day. And for the UTI issue, the bladder issue, grab right above your bladder, just like the psoas release on one side. Do it both sides, pulling up. And the other one you want to do is barefoot sprinter routine number 2, and lean over here. It's usually between the kidneys and the bladder. If there's a tightening of the urethra because of compression, or because of dehydration, that's something that happens quite regularly. Yes, I was notified. Good. No, I wasn't notified. Interesting. I did. What are your thoughts on semaglutide? Was not notified. Got notification. Okay, that's good. Just making sure we're getting notifications out there. Frequent yeast infections, mineralization, lower reset, or that 28. I would do the 28-day reset. Because you change your gut biome, it changes out the yeast infections. So I do the 28-day reset, Tara. I mean, you can do other things, but you're always going to end up coming back. You start to chase it around. If I had a UTI or the UTI with the surgery, I'd also do the 28-day reset, because your body's been in stress for a period of time. It means your gut biome is out too. Yeah, Amanda, if you want update on shipments and minerals, then if it's from us, just send us an email. We'll answer. Stephanie, bone on bone, I recommend that you take your mom through the Partner Maneuver Series. When I do it myself, I can take it away in like 3 to 10 minutes. But do the Partner Maneuver Series. There's one you see us do quite often. It looks like a pretzel squat, where they hug themselves and they squat. I come in here, grab the leg, torque. So I'm over here grabbing like this and twisting the leg outward, and then squat. That one has a major impact on that knee. Help with hair loss on temples. Len, if you're having hair loss, specifically on the temples, gallbladders, resentment. That's so I would go into I would look into the gallbladder as a way, and then of course the small intestine. Guys, if you're having any autoimmune symptoms, I would be doing the psoas release 3 times a day. I would be doing the organ reset 3 times a day at the minimum, and doing the hip release and stuff like that. Because you got to just get stuff moving. Once it's moving, the symptoms go away. What is the 20-day? Oh, it's 28-day reset. Somebody can answer that for you. You can go to our website, check it out. Go to humangarage.net. It'll explain it. It's 28-day reset. Severe chronic fatigue, 28-day reset. And what I would do in addition to the 28-day reset is I would do the stress reset twice a day if you had chronic fatigue. As long as you're taking the supplements and you're doing the 28-day reset, following the protocols, and doing an extra stress reset a day. Usually people with chronic fatigue, my experience is usually within the first 28 days, they have a noticeable change. They cross the boundary. But if not, it's usually 6 weeks. Yes, endymyosis, yes. The 28-day reset, because you got to get your body in the condition. Here's what happens. You have endo fluid that's out in the abdomen. Why did it get there? It's compression. It's squeezing the uterus and pushing the fluid out. It doesn't magically just go out. It has to have something in it to push it out. It's not like, this is what I don't get about medicine. It's like these things just don't happen magically. There's a mechanical component to everything that happens in the body. So by doing the lower reset, the 28-day reset will help, because you got to get the body hydrated, get the body out of stress, get the pelvic region opened up. Male pattern hair loss, I would get your, it's not male pattern hair loss. That is a lie. It's calcification of the fascia, lack of mineralization. I'd be doing the upper reset and the face and head maneuvers every day. I'd be cleaning up my gut with the 28-day reset protocol, and making sure I got lots of extra diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. Contrario Rosario, you can go to H2 Water Experts, and I think they have a discount program. So, I don't think Spirit H2, I don't think they were big enough at the time, but H2 Water Experts can help you out. You can talk to them, just ask them if you need something. We support hydrogen water. That's our primary thing. Go to H2 Water Experts, as earlier on the call. That's the only water I believe in. I don't believe in, if you're drinking filtered water, for the most part, you're drinking dead water. So you have to stimulate that water, hydrogenate it. You have to restructure it. Now, hydrogen do that. There's other ways to do that. You can put it out. You can put it in crystal spirals. You can put it in a pool. You can put it in a glass. There's other ways to do it. It's not the only way. It's just that the hydrogen in the water that comes out of the machines, you're not going to get. If you have back pain for sitting for a while, Mary Bell, go to the link, or go to our website and do the lower reset. Natural alkaline spring water? Yes, but how is it transported? How is it contained? How long has it been contained? You're going to lose the hydrogen effects at some point, right? It's not going to stay there forever. I can't remember the actual time frame that lasts, but bottled water, I mean, that better than anything else, but buy a machine is cheaper in the long run. Okay.
Still haven't heard back from her. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
She hasn't read my message.
What are your thoughts on gaining weight for those who are underweight? Same thing. The usual reason why people don't gain weight, if they want to gain weight, is that they're not absorbing the nutrients from the food. The other reason is the body's dehydrated and it's running in stress. So it fires adrenaline, norepinephrine, and cortisol, which is crystal meth for your body, basically. And that's why, it starts off like that, and it goes for a number of years, and then usually there's a trigger that hits, and then they can't lose weight. That's the most common effects I see. Bioidentical hormones for women, I suggest you stop what's causing the hormones to dysregulate. We have women in their late 50s and 60s coming out of menopause. We had someone that was supposed to be on the live last week. They couldn't get on. We're going to try to get them back on. And who had come out of menopause. We're doing that, right, Lisa?
Yes.
Yeah, so no. Okay, I'll be straight. Putting hormones in your body takes over a function of your body. I don't support it at all. Your body can do it by itself. It doesn't matter what age you're at. Get your body out of stress every day. Get your body out of stress every day. Do that for 3 months in a row. Get the minerals. Get the hydration back up. Reduce the inflammation. Do fascial maneuvers. Your hormones will regulate. We have hundreds of thousands of people that have reported this. Hundreds of thousands. Yeah, well, T loss. We have people coming out of menopause. We have women coming out of menopause in the late 50s and early 60s. And, mid 60s now. Coming out of menopause, using the process of just keeping the body out of stress and out of dysfunction. If you can take a look at what happens, we have women going into menopause now in the mid 30s. And it's not an age thing. That means it's a stress or worn out thing. You can remove the stressors, and when you remove all the stressors that we've had in our society for the last 100 years, especially the last 75 years when the chemicals came in, then what would your body look like? Okay, hold on. Okay. Weird. Okay. Are you familiar with MRET device for water? Not really, but you could talk to Shane. He'll let you know. He'll research it. No thyroid and menopause is the body still can do its own. Yeah, listen, I have a post that just went up where the nodules came off the thyroid. I've got some more testimonials coming up where the thyroid's growing back, even after surgery. Your body will heal itself. It doesn't make sense the way that we classify this. We can take our liver, our second most vital organ, we can cut it in half. It'll regrow the other half in 6 months. Why would it only be the liver? And if that's a more important organ than the other ones, like the gallbladder, why wouldn't it grow back? Why wouldn't other organs grow back? Whoa, there you go. So I didn't get my period due to birth control, but after the 1-day reset, I had my period for the first time in 5 years. Woo! That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That was weird. I see another one here. Wow. Vivian Vivo. My mom is Vivian Reno. There's only 2 consonants different than my. Oh, look at that. How does that work? The power that makes the body heal the body. Hello, Vivian Vivo.
Hi,
Hi.
it's Vivian Ovaya, but I put Vivo for life.
Oh,
That's a nickname.
I'm looking at your door right now.
Oh, excuse me. Let me switch it around. I'm so excited to get you.
Hi, Vivian.
Hi
Where
there.
are you
I'm
located?
watching your show. I'm out in Fresno, California.
Oh, cool. And when's your birthday?
12/13/1982.
Oh, Sagittarius.
Yes, sir. I am. I'm going through
Do you know your
16.
degree? Are you a 21 degree or 22 degree?
I haven't done any of the actual work that you put out there?
You should check because it makes a bit. If you're 21 degree or 22 degree, those are big step numbers, man. And it's a grandmaster step for Sagittarius. So the other one is an interdimensional teacher and student.
Oh wow. You know what? I believe it. Something's going on with my body and I passed out on the 22nd.
Ah,
So I know from my thyroid, I've had stuff go on medically, and I need to do the reset. And I know that this year I'm gonna get it
today's
done.
the day.
Yeah, you look so great too. Every time I see you, it seems like you're
I am. I'm changing very fast.
you
Like the changes
are.
over the
It's
last week
great.
have been dramatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
My changes in my whole body.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah. Thank you. I like your guys' work and your team that you have out there. That it's really good.
Thank you. So what do you do out there in Fresno?
Well, right now I'm over here visiting. I regularly work in Santa Clara area.
Oh, Santa
So
Clara.
yeah, I'm a lab assistant. I draw blood, so I work with the public.
Yeah. So you're a
Yeah.
mosquito.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Definitely. Most
mosquito
definitely.
buzzing around, poking for blood.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
that's
know,
good.
only the female mosquitoes carry the blood. The males don't do that. So you're a human mosquito.
Yes, I am. Especially during this whole season, now that COVID's done. Um, Things are kind of settling down back to the norm because lab, was the front end of all that stuff. So it's been good though. It's been a journey. I'm ready to get healthy. Like I said, I just got kind of put on my butt this last week
So
that
so Sagittarius has been visiting all their exes over the last month.
really,
Have you doing that?
um, no, I've had a rough year. I've had an ex that passed away, and I feel like I've been just on a journey by myself of internal healing, emotional healing,
Yeah.
and I feel like
So
my
if you don't do
body
it physically,
is
you do it.
doing.
If you don't do it if you don't do it physically, you do it emotionally.
Yes, and you're absolutely right, and I think that's where my health has been taking its hit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the reset. I mean, you're in this at either 21 or 22. You're in this to help people. So it's this time. It's like you've been waiting to take care of yourself, take care of everybody else first.
Correct. I'm even considering of resigning from my place. I've been working for more than 23 years that I I want to kind of do something more where I'm with nature and I'm in the public already, but more of the healing part because it's kind of different on our end.
Yeah.
You can't give advice.
Yeah. You see people and you want to say something to them, but you can't help them.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they're there
It's
to
against the law.
yes, they're there to
Yeah.
get results and find out what's wrong, but not necessarily get the aid to heal.
Isn't that bizarre? It's against the
It
law.
it is, yeah. And me being in medicine, I've had cancer myself. That it is something tricky that you think you're going into something to get help, and your body just it gets ran over.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of things. I mean, you're not speaking your truth. I can feel that.
Yeah. So it's been rough, but I just turned 41. That I feel like it's a whole nother, just gonna be a different
Yeah, this is your
decade.
Gemini year. So this is your Gemini and Cancers are opposite. So this is a year where you get to see your opposite of your reflection. When you do that, it's easy to go, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to quit that job. That's the year to do that.
Okay, then that's where I'm at. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a lot of energy. I'm feeling a lot of good vibes. I'm not anxious like I was scared. I feel like it's a good something positive really is just working at me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so glad
So,
I got you. I'm
yeah, it's
just
really
so
nice to talk
shocked.
to you, a fellow Sag.
It was just a fluke that I got you. I listened to you when you turn on, so you're part of my morning. That when I heard you say my name, I'm like, what? Wow, that's neat that your mom's name's Vivian.
Yeah, well, I saw Vivian Vivo and my mom's name Vivian Reno.
Reno,
Yeah,
R-E-N-O.
and I've had a lot of interactions with my mom. Came to me had a clairaudient experience on New Year's Eve, and it said, "I'm coming." It was, but the picture I got in my head was a Scorpio, so I'm coming to
Oh,
you, and then that means that I'm gonna get a message in this world on from somebody, and then it's funny. My assistant walks in and says, "My sister has a message for you," and I'm like, "Oh, really? When's your sister's birthday?" And she's same birthday, same astrology as my mom.
oh, wow. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. My friend that passed away, I noticed that I see his birthday of the day that he passed away come up a lot when I'm questioning just certain energies of the earth.
When
That
what's
it's something.
that date? What's the birthday?
11/13/21.
Oh, 11/13, Scorpio.
21 is, yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
11/13. So 13. He's a. Oh, that's funny. He's probably the same degree as Scorpio. So that's all about boundaries, not speaking up enough, quiet, until they're not quiet. Is that what
His
he's?
birthday used to be the 20th.
What do you
It was
mean?
11, his birthday was 11/20th,
Yeah.
but the passing of the date they is 11/13. But they
Oh,
yeah,
11/20. Okay.
11/20
So
was
yeah, he
his,
passed just before his birthday.
yes.
Yeah, he's a master level Scorpio. Like he's a 27 degree or 28-degree Scorpio. So that first of all, from a Sagittarius, because Sagittarius are the teachers, the educators, the students. Scorpios are really good because Scorpios help you bridge to your other side, to the non-physical, so that you can get intuition and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. So, do you feel like you were closed off in that relationship?
Um, I do. I feel like I moved up here to the Bay Area to be avoidant in
No,
certain
but do you
areas.
think you have to say something to him still?
Um, no, I don't.
Your
I
voice.
feel like he's in a better spot, and that he does still come and say hello to us, and I'm content with that.
Mm-hmm. Feels like
But
I feel something stuck in your throat. I feel like
it
you
is
need.
stuck in my throat.
I,
Yeah, it is. I'm trying not to cry.
yeah.
I'm trying my best not to cry,
I feel.
but I do
I
get
feel like there's something that you want to say.
there's really nothing I have to say. He went unexpectedly, and I know that he was trying to recover from alcoholism, and just during the season of the holidays, he had lost his mother 12/15 the year before. So he went like literally a year from losing his mom.
Yeah.
So just the emotional, um I feel like I feel that sorrow still
Yeah. Sadness.
of them having to leave here. I don't think they wanted to leave, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So for me, it's reality, but
So,
it's part of my
do
healing.
you
It's
want?
part
Do
of my healing
you want
of
to talk?
me spiraling.
You want to talk to him right now? Say something.
Um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Well, you're holding the sorrow in your body.
Um, I do. I do.
Sorrow is the one emotion that drives cancer.
Mhm. I don't know how to release them. I feel like I have an attachment to them
Yes, you do.
where
Yeah.
where
So you want to do that with me?
yeah, please. Thank you.
Okay. Do you have the ability to put your phone down somewhere
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down.
where, where we can see you? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay. What's his name?
This is Pete.
Pete. Okay. Say hello, Pete.
Hello, Pete.
When you left, it was sudden.
When you left, it was sudden.
I felt alone and confused.
I felt alone and confused.
The sadness came up in my body,
The sadness came up in my body,
and I didn't know how to express it.
and I didn't know how to express it.
I no longer want to hold this sadness in my body.
I no longer want to hold this sadness in my body.
I want you to know that I'm okay.
I want you to know that I'm okay.
I want you to know I see you every day.
I want you to know I see you every day.
I'm learning to do things differently in my life.
I'm learning to do things differently in my life.
I'm learning how to speak my truth.
I'm learning how to speak my truth.
And I know that you're helping me do that.
And I know that you're helping me do that.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow, thank you.
What does it feel like?
I
It looks brighter.
I
Right?
feel I see like a Y in light. Yeah, I feel lighter.
Yeah,
I do.
because we're all energy, so it's not like they go anywhere. They just transform to a form that we can't see. But
Correct.
dogs and cats can see them.
I know. I have had a cat for a year and I love her. She is such a good cat. I know that she can speak and she has been balancing my energy out, and I feel like I am conscious of cleansing myself and cleansing what's ever in the house, even for her, because I know that pets do absorb a lot and see a
Yeah,
lot,
they do. Yeah. Thank you for
especially her. And I have her traveling back and forth with me. She goes back and forth, so.
just say, put your right hand on your heart, left hand on your head. Breathe in through your mouth to your heart. 2, 3, through your nose to the brain. 2, 3. Say thank you, body,
Thank you, body.
for holding all of this trauma.
Thank you, body, for holding all of this trauma,
Yeah. All of this sadness.
all of the sadness,
All of the guilt.
all of the guilt,
All the worry.
all of the worry,
And all the fear.
and all of the fear,
Until I was ready to process it.
until I was ready to process it.
I'm ready to process it now.
I'm ready to process it now.
Breathe in through your mouth again. 2, 3, through the nose. 2, 3.
I can feel so much heat coming out of my face.
Yeah. Move around a little bit. Don't worry about being on the camera. Just move around, see what your body does.
Yeah. I feel like my head is steaming.
It's not the first time you've been called a hothead.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Good old Sagittarius. All fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do things look around you right now?
Light. It feels great. It feels really good. I feel good coolness to my back. I feel lighter. Yes, definitely. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
I've been processing Scorpio energy. I'm a Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
This week, like really hardcore. So when you told me, and you told me as a Scorpio, I'm like, and a master level Scorpio, I'm like, oh ho, I know exactly what this is. So I look at it. Wow, look at your face. The face is
Yeah,
different.
thank you. I'm really, it's steaming, like I said. Great job, really. I can feel it.
So now it's time to take care of yourself.
Hmm.
Why don't you go do it today? Sign up for the new on our website for the new enroll for the new 28-day reset.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad I got you guys this morning. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you for
appreciate
all
it.
that you do to help people.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for all your work that you've been doing on a regular. I love it. Like I said, the team, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye bye. Hey, did you guys all feel that? These are clues. Her name looked like my mom's name phonetically. If I told you all the stuff that happened with my mom and the energy over the last couple of days, you wouldn't believe it. My mom passed, and I had some realizations about my life and my care for my mother. It was connected to my teeth, and I helped somebody else through it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Yeah, just put down if you felt anything. What did you feel, or how do you feel in your body? If you did that with us. Hi, Annie Hubbard. Zeolite and DE are different components. The zeolite works really good for heavy metals. DE is about the silica. So you have to go with what's happening today. You're being toxed. You're being chemically poisoned. You need the DE or high doses of silica. You can still take zeolite. Making you cry, powerful heartburn, felt chills. TJJF, what does that mean? I don't know, but I'm always scared to ask. I felt release. When I had to breathe out, she did. Yeah. And when you guys do these along with us, what you're doing is you're all connected to this trauma somehow. Like for example, when I looked at her and I'm like, okay, she's in my field right now. Vivian's in my field. My mom's named Vivian. And I'm like, okay, well, master level Scorpio is on the other side. So, and I've been dealing with this Scorpio energy and my mom. I told you guys that earlier. Where I had a Scorpio, a master level Scorpio in my picture come to me and say, I'm coming. And then all these things have happened, right? Including this one right here. You just can't make that up. So I look for what that person's there in my life for. And then I connect the dots energetically in my mind and things happen. Didn't know I was holding on to so much sorrow. Thank you for sharing that. The veil is thin right now for sure. Just joined battling the grief of losing my mom. Going to need to watch replay. Then, if you are battling the grief with your mom too, speak to your mom. Find somebody the same astrology and just talk to them. Hey, Heather Rose Levoy. Yeah, Vivian Reno. I found out something new about my mother yesterday. It was one of those. I felt NYN. I felt my face ease very hot. Yes, that was pretty impactful, right? Yeah, if you're dealing with the flu, first of all, here's a good discussion, okay, Lisa? Here's a great discussion. Is the flu sickness or is it healing? Because what happens is when you get the flu, your body actually goes into a very sophisticated role of rebalancing, clearing stuff out, rebalancing hormones, rebalancing functions in the body, getting excess mucus out, sweating out toxins that weren't able to come out. And then at the end of it, you are way better. So was the flu making you sick or was the flu making you healthy? So the flu is your healing. So then that question is, what are you sick from? You're only sick from your life, and the flu was healing you. So, and this is really important to shift it this way because sickness is a condition that leads to death eventually. And I don't want to keep telling myself I'm moving to death. I'm not sick. I'm detoxing. Thank you, flu, for being there. And when you have the flu, you can take care of it with natural remedies, but position and change the orientation of how you talk about it. Yeah, so for a flu, I would get some, get in hot bath, hot water. That's what I like to do. I like to do fascia maneuvers in the water. I do totally twisted, twist and breathe. Give yourself good hydration. But what I do, if you have it, the power kirk, I'll do 8 to 12 twice a day when I have a flu and, when I'm detoxing. I don't like to call it a flu. And I'll increase my minerals and I increase my diatomaceous earth and I stop eating. But not everybody can do that, not ready to, but or eat way less or reduce yourself to liquids or stuff like that. If you guys want to know what body part is what emotion, go to metaphysical anatomy. It's a good place to start. You bring your birth mother into it. That's awesome. It's evolved me. I think that's really, really good. Waking up 3 to 4 a.m. That's grief. That's in your lungs. So there's grief. That's 3 to 5 is your lungs, and 5 to 7 is your large intestines. So that's grief that you're processing. Wow, I'm having tingling sensations. Not like, when you touch Alka-Seltzer water and it's bubbly? I'm having them right here. I can feel them in my fingers. It's such a weird feeling. I mean, not in a bad way. It's just like, I'm like touching myself right there because I'm like, what is that feeling? And literally, I feel like Alka-Seltzer bubbles. Super cool. Lou Hagen. Scar tissue on the tongue. Stretch it out. Take tissue. Stretch this way. Stretch this way. Stretch this way. Hi, Lou.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You're in Ireland?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was when I saw the name, but then I took now I see. Is the hair red?
No, it's brown.
Okay, but you got it right with the hi. How are you? So where in Ireland are you?
In the north in Derry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when's your birthday, Lou?
The 7th of September 1981.
Oh, so you're a wounded healer.
Very much so.
So
And what?
do you know your astrology? Are you a 20 degree?
I don't know. I don't have a birth time. My parents can't remember. So I know that I'm a moon rising is Sagittarius, Virgo, but I don't know the sun rising.
Moon. Okay, your moon rising is Sagittarius.
Yeah, I think because I just done the Sirius Joy yesterday to see what I could
Okay, well let's give you a time then. Okay, what year? I'll tune in and get your time.
1981.
Okay, 1981, and give me the date again.
7th of September.
Okay, the morning. between 3 and 6, between 5 and 6, between 5 and 5:30, between 5:15 and 5:30, 5:20, 5:21 a.m. Use that number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then do your chart over, and then you'll have the answers to the missing point.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's just like it's not complete.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel that. So what brings you today to ask?
Do you know? I'm just I'm it's like I know it's the astrology at the minute. That's one step forward, two steps back, two steps forward, one step back. You know, and I'm doing a lot of healing. I've been dipping in and out of the maneuvers, but I've just signed up for the on your new app.
Yeah.
So I just done the 1 day reset today. I'm doing a lot of healing work on myself and trying to heal other people, but it's just that stuckness at times, and there's a lot of ancestral trauma that I can feel, and I know that I'm breaking a lot of cycles.
Yeah,
But
you're the Virgo, so you're bringing it in for all other states of awareness because Virgos embody stuff. That's what your job is. That's just your job. You're the gatekeeper for the body. You're bringing it into reality. So I'm a 29-degree Sagittarius, which makes me a Grandmaster Sagittarius, but I'm also 2 + 9 is 11, which is Grandmaster step for Virgo.
okay,
So I'm also a Virgo. So mother, if all my fire as a Sagittarius gets brought down into this
yeah,
body. Yeah, I've had a shitstorm of body issues in my
me too.
life, and you'll go through it though. You'll get through it. I
Yeah,
mean, the maneuvers. Are you just starting this
just
first time?
starting. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Within it, you Virgos respond very fast usually.
Yeah, and I
Um.
started the diatomaceous earth as well, and I've just sourced Irish sea moss, so I've got the two of them.
Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. You're in Ireland.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just got my Irish. I just sourced it, but you can actually get it there quite a bit, right?
I know what it is. It is a local producer, and it's all organic, and I suppose it doesn't come very far.
Yeah.
It's transported very far, but
Yeah, and
it's
you know
been
what?
toxic.
You can't take any of it, man. Or so you can't take too much of it. Like since you have access to it there, is it expensive or inexpensive there?
I don't think it's not too expensive. I can't remember, but it's not. No, it wasn't too expensive.
Yeah, so put it in your soups, put it in a smoothie, take it raw. But
Right.
when you one of the ways to do it, it makes it really good to eat, is put cinnamon in
Okay.
with a little bit of like maple syrup or honey, and then you mix it up. It tastes like applesauce, man. It's
Well,
like crazy.
I'll try it.
So, are you married? Do you have children?
I'm not. I'm widowed. I have 3 children. I was widowed nearly 12 years ago. Um, and so I was widowed, and I was actually pregnant at the time, so it was quite traumatic and
Oh,
trauma.
and the little one's birthday that was in the womb at the time is
20,
what birthday?
25th of April.
Oh, yeah. So that one's a smart one.
Very smart, very intuitive.
Yeah. But changes his mind like instantaneously.
I can't do it. I'm really stubborn.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Mm.
There's definitely going to be something transition for you there,
Mm.
because in the first 8 months while carrying a baby, the baby doesn't have a neocortex, so there's no way to separate themselves from any of the emotions or the narratives from the mother.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so what you can do is knowing that is that you can help him, is it him or her?
Her.
Help her develop better way of looking at her own narratives.
Yeah.
So what she needs is another way to look at it, because as a Virgo, you want to be very factual and very detailed and very factual. And as a Gemini like that, they just want to think about this side and that side and this side and that side.
Is she not a Taurus?
Pardon me?
Is she Taurus?
No, what day was she?
25th of April.
Oh, she is a Taurus. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
stubborn.
oh, she's very digging her heels on. It
Yeah.
can be.
For her, getting into nature
Yeah,
is going to
oh,
make a big difference.
yeah, definitely. And you know, it was really evident in the first few months of her life the trauma that she experienced in the womb, and she's very you know, very into healing modalities that she does meditate and do yoga at times. So it's just protecting her, and it's just telling her things how it is. You know, she's accepted it because her life, she doesn't know any different.
How old are the kids now?
The she's 12, she's the youngest. The girl at 18 and a boy at 23.
Mm-hmm. So, and you raised them as a single mom?
Yeah,
That must have been a little hard.
I was very hard, and I did really suffer with mental health. And when it kind of the last maybe year and a half have some form of light.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like bouncing off rock bottom constantly.
Yeah.
So and I've went back to college and done training in holistic healing and complementary therapies and done my Reiki one. I've done a bit of shamanic healing. So it's been a good roller coaster the last year and a half.
Right.
Not even
Right.
that long, you know. So it's trying to. I also had a medical device added, which was made of nickel, that the doctors kept telling me. And the woman's health thing's really relevant to me. It was inserted into my fallopian tubes, I kept going back, and they were saying, you know, it couldn't be related. Then it was made of nickel, and it's just completely poisoned me for
Why?
years.
I how I don't even have I don't
Mm.
even know how that. It's
It's
like
called
surgical stainless steel. I mean, that's the only thing I think.
Yeah, it was called Esher. So it was told I went to get sterilized because really I was like, oh, I can't cope with having more children. And
Yeah.
it was like, oh, you're a single mother. This will get you back to work the next day. You'll be great. You'll have no downtime. And there was no mention of the side effects or the complications. It's actually been withdrawn from the worldwide market.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. I mean,
Mm.
I keep saying, what are we doing today that we're going to look at in 10 or 20 years and say that was barbaric, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and a lot of the procedures that we do in medicine today, we're going to look at in even 10 years and say, what were we thinking?
Yeah, I know. And it's about going back to basics, going back to nature, and as you say, reframing how we look at sicknesses and
Yeah.
what's going on. So it's
Well,
just detoxing and resetting, and that's where and that's why I'm following Human Garage.
Well, good. I'm gonna. I want you to send us a DM. Say you're on the live, and Gary's gonna send you some supplements. And I'm gonna send you some supplements. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That way it can help out a little bit. I can only imagine being a single mom after father dies. That's gotta be something.
But I suppose don't they say I've chose that before I've come here?
And we're
Um,
looking to build. Ireland. We have a lot of people, but nobody's organized anybody yet. You're a
okay.
Virgo. You're good at organizing people.
Yeah.
Taskmaster.
When I'm well balanced.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for some people over there to start organizing and start building community. I mean, we have lots of people in Ireland, lots, but
Yeah.
we're looking for some people to start building community over there. So think about that.
Yeah, definitely. I've just yeah, great. I'm definitely interested.
Any questions for me?
Not my head spinning. It'll probably be later. I'll be all
Okay. Awesome. Listen now, enjoy the supplements, enjoy your reset. Things are gonna transition
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
You too. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, those IUDs are barbaric, man. But there's lots of stuff that we're doing that is barbaric, man. Somebody asked, why is the science so important? Well, so human beings are built to respond to stimulus. So there's an energy in the day. It's like people can feel excited, people can feel angry, they can feel frustrated, they can feel nervous. And when that energy comes, each astrological sign responds to that energy in a specific way. So, for example, if my response to a problem is to use my head, then I'm going to have one response in my body. If my response is to use my liver and get action and angry and get up and move something, then I'm going to have a different response in my physical body, both the hormonal response and also the movement response. This is why looking and knowing how somebody responds to the environment, like some people are just always in their head. Some people are always in their emotions. Some people are just grounded and you never ever see them in their head or their emotions. And knowing that makes a big difference in how you help people help themselves. Uh, Aristotle, Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, said that a doctor that does not follow astrology is not a doctor but a fool, and he writes that in his writings. And we have taken all of this knowledge and wisdom out of the system only over the last 100 years. Yeah, is there a chart for understanding waking up? Circadian rhythm chart? You can Google it. There's lots of them. Hydrogen bottle, H2 water experts. You can find H2 water experts, and they're in our partner store. So go to our website, our products, our partners, and you find H2 water experts, and you'll find it in there. Acne issues for a teenage boy, get the chemicals out of the diet. Do the upper reset. Upper reset will help open the tissue up here. Get the chemicals out of the diet. Give them the 28-day reset bundle. I would actually I would give them the diatomaceous earth, the Irish sea moss, and the Power Cook 30. Those will work. You can get those all in our 28-day reset bundle or get them separately. And the other thing you can do is you can take diatomaceous earth powder, food grade, and you can put ground chia seeds, ground in a coffee grinder in there. You can put in there a little bit of borax, and you can put anything else you want in there, like aloe or anything like that, or lavender oil or anything like that. Put a little bit of water in there, make it the paste, put it on your face. That will help bring fluid back in. I would do it in the bath, by the way, and then that way, when your face comes in, the water absorbs right away. So, guys, we're going to wrap up here. If you are not in the 28-day reset yet, there's a last day to start for this one. If you start tomorrow, you just start on the next one, which would be the first. But if you start up to today, you start globally with everybody in the 28-day reset worldwide. And we're there. There are classes every single day that you can go for free of charge. There are facilitation classes so you can process emotions if you need to. There are, in that reset, we're going to be there once a week doing a class on Wednesdays. And there's all kinds of help and support and people answering questions and stuff like that. So you can go to our website and register and do that right away. Okay, everybody. Have a great day.